We've been out rolling on the blessed hill ride. Thank you. You guys hear the new song yet? The Name in Blood. You guys hear that one yet? There you go. Here's the make-out version of that song.
And well, first of all, thank you for the great acoustic gig here. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I had a blast, man.
Did
You guys
you
have a good
enjoy
time
it?
or what?
I must say I was really impressed.
I do private parties as well, so
Good to know.
exactly, you know what I mean?
Because I got the chance to come a little
If your
earlier.
kid's graduating high school or maybe just 8th grade, it doesn't matter, it's kindergarten. I come down and play for the kids.
Good promise. Well, I had the chance to get here a little earlier. And I thought,
But like Lord Humongous. I mean, who doesn't like Lord Humongous? You know what I mean? When you can't think of anything, just think of awesome people in movies. You know what I mean? So I go to the Mad Max movies. So I mean, but no. So I just had the music sitting around for the song, and then obviously after Oz passed away, after we laid Ozzy to rest, when I got home, I wrote the lyrics, and that's that. So that obviously that's the last song we recorded, and the last song, the lyrics that I wrote down are on the record. So, but the reason why I'm calling Ozzy song, I mean, obviously, with River, we always, that's Dime's song, but it's just like, so whenever we talk about it, we're like, well, we're going to put Dime's song in the set. So we usually never really call it River, it's just Dime's song. So, but that, I wrote that song, that was already on the record before Dime passed away. So, but with this song, I'd be playing it, Barb would always ask, she'd go, "Babe, put on the Ozzy song again," because she didn't know what the lyric was, the main chord, what I was going to call the song. But the lyrics were already on there and the whole thing. But that's why, because she just kept referencing that as Ozzy song. So I said, well, it's going to be Ozzy song anyway, so that's what it is. So might as well just call it Ozzy song.
it's a definitely very beautiful and very touching
Well,
song.
hopefully Ozzy will like it, because otherwise, from parts unknown, he'll start punching me and kicking me in the nuts and stuff like that. So things will continue on.
You might have heard it already.
Yes, the beatings will continue.
Can we maybe catch a glimpse of all these songs already now?
Well, no, you're going to have to wait for that one. Right? And then also, because we're not even going to start playing it until the album comes out in March. So the tour starts February 27th. So we're going to end up putting it in the set once the record comes out.
On every tour?
Because otherwise, everyone's going to be going, what song is this? You know what I mean? And then hopefully, Ozzy doesn't kick me in the nuts from parts unknown. That wouldn't be good.
We will see.
I mean, you already mentioned the tour where you played.
Like everybody, remember Pete Mertens, and Pete took care of Randy's guitars when they first started. But Ozzy and Pete, they knew each other since they were little guys in like 5th grade and stuff like that. I remember Pete telling me, he goes, Zakk, Ozzy he hasn't changed. He's the same dude since I knew him since we were like 8 years old to now. No matter how famous he got or how much money he had or what, he was just always this but he actually never cared. You know, like he knew who he was and everything like that. And, you know, obviously, you know, people know who he is. If he's going to be walking through an airport, he goes walking anywhere. He obviously knows that. He knows he's famous. But I mean, but it was never like, he was never, do you know who I am? Kind of, you know, he just, because actually, if there was ever any bad reviews, he'd be like, Oz, you could have topped that. Like, he'd make fun of himself all the time, so it was just like there was no need for bad reviews or anything like that. I remember, you know, because Oz would always tell me with Black Sabbath, he goes, Zakk, he goes, if we ever got a good review, something was off. Oh my God. But yeah, hilarious.
I remember him once, we had an interview about 25 years ago, and what I liked so much about him was that he was still so much in music. It was, as you said, he was very entertaining, very funny, but also very serious about music, not just the fun part. So he was still
I mean,
interested, I thought, in music.
It's amazing how, you know, he always had passion for, you know, I'm just saying, he loved touring, and he, like, you know, when we were doing shows, so that's why that last show was such a big deal for him, you know, that Mom put that thing together. So, you know, because, you know, just to give, I think with Mom also, just to give him something to aim for, you know, to keep doing the therapy and keep, because I would always, when I'd be texting him, you know, we'd be sending each other silly stuff and everything like that, but it's just like, you know, if he was getting bummed, you know, because he's like, I'm just trying, he's like, I do 2 steps up, and then it's like another 5 steps. When we were up on stage, I was like, I was just more so concerned with him, making sure he was okay, you know, that his voice was going to be able to hold out. You know, so we hadn't done a show in 6 years. So, you know, being in the studio and singing line by line is one thing, but I mean, to actually sing a set or sing 6 songs without stopping, you know what I mean? It's just like, is he going to be able to, does he have enough, you know, air? Can he breathe enough to do the songs? So, you know, I think he did great. I mean, you know, at rehearsal, I was like, thank the good Lord, you know, he sang great at rehearsal. So I was happy for that. But, you know, like you said, we did our set, and then he still had to do the Sabbath set. You know what I mean? So, but, no, I think he crushed it, man, for sure. Without a doubt.
Perfect. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right. Ozzy. The boss. This storm has broken me, my own friend, Lord,